Hi guys, this is practice for lesson 77. So I'm just going to go through kind of quick and show you my work. You should have come up with 24 equals what percent of 40? So 24 equals 40p. Isolate the variable by dividing by 40 on both sides. You come up with a fraction, which you then need to turn into a percent. So I like this method, p equals 3/5 times 100 over 1. I cross cancel, and I end up with 60%. Okay? All right, B, sorry, I got scrunched here on this one. What percent of 6 equals 2? And so I switched my variables around. I said 6p equals 2, divide by 6 on both sides, and I end up with p equals 1/3, and I don't know why I don't have my work down there, but if I did long division, 1 divided by 3, I would end up with 33 with a remainder of 1 out of 3. Remember, we don't do repetend decimals for percentages, so it's okay on these to do remainder over 3. All right, 15% of what number equals 45? Let's turn your percent to a decimal. 0.15n equals 45. Divide by 0.15 on both sides. Do your work off to the side. You should end up with 300. All right, what percent of 4 equals 6? 4p equals 6. Divide by 4 on both sides. You should get a number greater than 1. 1.5, we know that's 1.5. But multiply by 100 or 100%, and you will end up with 150%. So that multiplying by 100 moves the decimal over 2 places. All right, I'm gonna move up to the top. Okay, so 24 equals 120% of what number? 24 equals 1.2n. I moved my percent like a decimal over 2 places. Divide by 1.2 on both sides. Okay, remember here you cannot divide by a decimal. You have to go over, up to make this a whole number of 12. Okay, n is 20. What percent of $5 is 35 cents? So 5p equals 0.35. Divide by 5 on both sides. You will end up with 0.35 divided by 5 is 0.07, and then you have to multiply by 100 to turn it to a percent. Okay. All right, 60 equals 100. Oh, this one asked you to take an example, I think example 5, and make it like a fraction. So instead of 150%, they wanted you to make it 150%, like a fraction. So that's what they wanted. So 60 equals 150 over 100n. I need to get rid of this fraction, so I multiply by the reciprocal on both sides. These go away. I'm left with 600 over 15 equals n. When I reduce, I get 40, which is what that is. I think it was example 5. Okay, last but not least, they wanted to know, how do you prove that the problem, the 7% problem, I think it was F, is the correct answer? Well, if you did $5 times 7%, you should come up with 35 cents. Okay, let me know if you have any questions.